Just what a wonderful day. Couldn't have scripted it any better. Sure, something, right? Something Les Brown always talks about. Got to talk to yourself, and people say that's too good to be true. Well, something bad inevitably happens, right? The foundation for negative results is negative thinking. So I should think positive. It was a great day. It really was. And just thankful, first and foremost. Two, really, they're equal. That crowd today was on fire. That was pretty amazing. 75,360, 20+ thousand more than the previous record. So just shows the passion, the love that the Sooner fans and supporters have for their university. Baker being here was a big part of that, I know. And but our players and their families and recruits and really anybody that's going to get a hold of that information, just as far as what the attendance figures are, and not only just a lot of people here, but passionate. That's what I noticed. You could, it was like a big game, and to me, that's what we want to create. Each and every time that we play, in the Palace, and that's a decision. That literally is a decision. And we've got to give them a good product to support, but they've got to show up with the right mindset and enthusiasm and love for the very few opportunities that we get to be able to do that. And so between the spring game and the actual season, you got seven opportunities to pack the Palace and just make it a crazy atmosphere. So that was terrific. The red team, won the game, but they were doubled in yards. The white had 364 and the red had 173, but those 3 turnovers. Imagine that. Turnovers are an important stat, and was the stat of the day for the white team. So I love the competition. I loved what I saw going back and forth. A competitive, tough competitive running. There was some really good physical running at times, guys running through trash, running behind their pads, and then some really good tough physical hitting, both out on the perimeter and in the box. Thought our guys up front, both sides of the ball, for the most part, it wasn't real sloppy, and we made some plenty of mistakes in the game procedurally, whether it was hands to the face on the first drive. Had a couple of those, and we had, illegal man down the field. Had a couple of holding penalties, had a PI, and I'm sure there were some procedural things in there as well. And we jumped off sides maybe twice as well. So we got plenty to clean up, but I was really pleased with the mindset of our guys and not being casual, not being nonchalant. Every opportunity that we have to go to practice, go to meetings, we got to have the right mindset, and our guys have bought into that through 4.5 months. The most pleasing thing that I've seen from our guys is just 100% buy-in, and that doesn't mean that we're where we need to be from a development standpoint, scheme standpoint, physicality standpoint, precision standpoint, but the guys are starting to learn the value of what player-driven looks like, and there's countless examples. I don't want to bore you with all of those examples, but we're looking for both the good and the bad. Like, we're hunting for the bad, looking for somebody to do something wrong. We don't want to have an aha gotcha. We're trying to fix things. And so you don't get what you expect, you get what you inspect. You're dealing with young people, and so we can't grow weary as a staff, and that's been the challenge to our staff. I'm just one person, but I do believe I've hired people that understand what those values and what the standard looks like, and then we all have to relentlessly fight and work towards achieving that standard. So everything, like I said before, everything does matter. We got 2 of our best players in the locker room. We're having to pull them out of the locker room to run out for halftime because they're in the locker room cleaning stuff up. And have we emphasized that? Yeah, we have. You know, there's a right way to leave it and a wrong way. And but two of our best players in there cleaning up the locker room, throwing away trash. It's like, Coach, you said, okay, well, it's time to play. And so that's when you know the seed is taking root. And so really, really pleased with our guys. They called a player-only walkthrough this morning. Like, who does that on the spring game? You know, we did. And that may not sound like much to anybody, but for me as a coach, I know what we've tried to instill into them, tried to show them and talk them through countless examples of what being fully committed to doing your best looks like. And it's got to be a lifestyle. It's not a slogan. Being all in and being committed, what that really means, and committed to doing your best. Doing your best. Just show up and do your best. And be intentional and purposeful in everything that you do. You're not getting this moment back in your life. And so to just to have that hunger and that thirst for excellence, and give it a try and see where we can be. So for me, that's the stuff that is again foundational. That's going to help us get to where we want to go. And I'm not thinking like, oh, let's have a great team this year. That's the least of my concerns. I'm focused on building the program the right way. And if we let the toothpaste out of the tube, you know, we can't get it back in. So we can't miss. There's one time to do it the first time. Okay, do it right the first time. We get one chance as a staff. And we've made plenty of mistakes probably along the way. But I know the needle is continuing to move in the right direction. And some of it is definitely not apparent to the naked eye, if you will, but it is for us that are here in the weeds every day. And but I love the effort. One of my favorite situations of the day was an early drive where Eric Gray pops one and breaks it going to the north, and maybe they had first and goal, I believe, at the 3 or 4 yard line. All right, so wasn't happy with defensively what happened on that play. Dillon had broke a couple tackles, made a guy miss, and he was gone. And he was running, down the hash, and we had incredible effort to run him down. Okay, something bad happened. Okay, well, now we're going to let him score. Okay, give up, or we're going to play through the whistle, and that's what you saw. So we got him down. Okay, uncommon effort. Let's get him down. Let's give ourselves a chance to line up and play another set of downs. And then we proceeded to knock them backwards, and they ended the drive kicking the ball for a field goal on the 6 yard line. And so I loved how we responded to some adversity early in the game, because bad stuff's going to happen. And how you respond is how you'll be defined. And we showed them example after example after example this spring of what uncommon effort looks like, and how the effort to pursuing to the ball and never giving up, okay, what it can mean for not only the game itself, but for the season. And we've got a lot of video and data to show them. And our guys, we've had some opportunities where they're in the same situation, and we were able to say, hey, he saw it and did the same thing. Looky here. This is what it looks like. So anyway, not to ramble on, but was really, really pleased just overall. I thought Dillon Gabriel I loved his command. Such a selfless guy. The game's easy for him in so many ways. Good decision maker, quick decision maker, plays with great anticipation. And that was really windy, and you're down on that field, man. It's like a cyclone down there. And it's hard to throw a good ball into that wind. But did a really good job, had a touchdown, had a pick, and was really efficient, on the day. And we're very simple on both sides of the ball for, obvious reasons, and wanted our guys to just go play and be confident and aggressive. So I thought that they did that.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.